So this is the hot tub and the pool and chaise lounge area at Block and Hexter, where everyone can enjoy some pool and hot tub time before the wedding. And this is walking on the path towards, there's some cabins on our right where people will stay. And hold on, right now we're behind the recently re-sided rec hall, and you can't see it, but to the left of that is the dining hall. So, good morning. So we're walking up to one of the typical blocks of rooms. All the rooms are double hotel room style, and we'll take a peek in the room we slept in last night, which may not be made up, so don't be offended by the unmade bed. So this is a typical room at Block and Hexter. They're able to push the beds together so that they can be a double, or they can keep them apart. And then each room has a, where's the light? Well, sorry. This is the bathroom, which I can't figure out how to turn on the light right now because my hands are busy. And there's a sink and closet area. There's a, okay, here's the bathroom. Very nice. A nice stall shower area. So it's like camp, except better. There's the air conditioner. Now we're going back outside. So each block of rooms shares this lounge area in the middle where people can hang out at night or in the morning, and we could also have snacks put out here. There's a TV and DVD player, air conditioning, speakers, plenty of chairs. It looks good. So as you can see, this is one area where there's a lot of blocks of rooms, and then the inter-room lounges. And camp can sleep 232 people, we think, so it's pretty good. So this is Block C, which are the newly renovated rooms that are a little bit more suite style, and it's where you and us, like our families, if you are listening to this, will stay. The rooms have 2 queen-size beds, which can also be pushed together, and they're just like slightly newer and nicer and lovely. And here comes an old couple walking. Oh, and they have a refrigerator. And we're gonna walk down to the lake now, I think. There's a playground, so little kids can play on it, or the big kids. Here's a better view of that block room C we said with the nicer rooms, and as you can see, it connects to the main walkway, which will go up later, where the dining hall and rec hall and art studios and decks are. So we're approaching the lake. It's too bad that you can't capture weather on video because it's like sunny and breezy and warm but not hot, and we really hope that the weather is part of the contract. And wait, we should turn down the hiking trail for a minute. And by hiking, because this is a vacation center for older adults, we mean like a lovely walk.
This is the Golan Trail.
So this is the Golan Trail. It goes around the lake for about 2 miles. Josh is going to show us how you walk on it. But isn't it pretty? Yay! Okay, I'm going to turn around now and look at the lake. You can see there's the sign for the Golan Trail. And here we are at the lake with the boathouse and the dock. So this is way better than the Eisner Lake because it's not disgusting and you can actually swim in it. So there's this really nice dock area to get in the water from. And then they have, looks like, canoes, and there's a kayak over there. There's a lifeguard chair, and then there are the paddle boats, which we think everyone will like. And
somebody fishing yesterday.
Somebody was fishing yesterday, although they have a catch and release please sign. You can see there's a swimming dock there in the middle, which we think it would be really cool to rowboat out to and take wedding pictures on. And basically this is the most beautiful place ever. And so we're going to walk up from the lake now towards where the fire pit is and where we hope to be able to have an outdoor wedding ceremony. So this is the fire pit area, and at night, on Saturday night, they will set up a campfire for us, and we'll have s'mores, and they have lots of lawn chairs to put around it. And somewhere down here is where we envision setting up our wedding ceremony, although we'll leave that to the experts to figure out the right configuration here by the lake. And then up there, what I'm zooming in on, is like an outdoor pavilion where we could have Shabbat services if it was raining, or just if we wanted a little cover. And from here, you have a good view of some of the central camp facilities. So this deck, and the rec hall, and the dining hall, which we'll go up closer to. And just in case you were worried, here's the shuffleboard court. So as you can see, this is called the pavilion. We're gonna walk on up. Everything is wheelchair accessible. And with a nice cover, you still have a beautiful view of the lake. I actually think this is precisely where we should plan on having Shabbat services, both for sun cover on Saturday morning and for just whatever purposes on Friday night. It's really nice. So we think that given good weather, which we'll all be praying for, this is where we'd like to have our cocktail hour after the wedding. There's this deck here where they could set up stations, and then people could mingle on the lawn. And then there's this other deck, which I'm zooming in on. It looks like someone whose name is probably Ida is sitting down, where they could have more stations and beverages, and there'll also be past hors d'oeuvres. One of my favorite things about this camp, the dual flags flying. We like that a lot. And so we found out who Hexter was, and he was a sculptor. And so this is one of his sculptures. And down there, which I'm zooming in on now, is also one of his sculptures.
He was also rich.
He was also very rich. One of the nice things about this place is the landscaping is actually amazing, and maybe we'll find some later. There's a bunch of gardens around camp, both with flowers and fruits and vegetables. So that's really nice. So this is the pottery room, which actually we don't think we'll be using the weekend of our wedding because there's actually not enough time to make and fire things, but it's pretty neat. Very cool that they do this here. On this deck here, which is where we'll probably be serving snacks and things like that throughout the day, is a ping pong table. And then in here you see the arts and crafts room. It looks like people are hard at work, so we'll just poke our heads in. But this is the arts and crafts studio, where we'll be able to have some activities happening. It doesn't come with the guests already in it, unfortunately. The painting room, and we're gonna walk around. There's like a little back area here where there's a library if anybody's feeling like they need to read. There's a computer lab, and I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff back here. This is the rec hall, which right now is set up for I don't know what. It's like a nice big sunny room. We could have dancing in here, like they seem to be getting ready for. This is the tea and coffee room, which is where they have snacks and drinks out all day for us.